It's natural for kids to be angry, but parents, honestly, sometimes we are the cause of their anger. In today's video, we look at some of the things we do as parents to trigger our kids' anger. I am Dr. Tanisha Burke, your positive parenting coach. Welcome to our channel where we discuss the latest research and best practices in parenting, child development, and supporting the family. As parents, we all thrive to create a nurturing and loving environment for our children. However, even with the best of intentions, there are times when we unintentionally trigger our children's anger. The good news is that recognizing these triggers and making small adjustments can go a long way in maintaining a strong connection and reducing instances of anger. In the rest of this video, we'll explore some common triggers and provide suggestions on how to foster a deeper connection with your child. One of the key factors that can trigger anger in our children is a lack of empathy from us as parents. When children feel misunderstood or invalidated, their frustration can escalate quickly. Instead of dismissing their feelings, take time to truly listen and understand their perspective. Reflecting back their emotions and thoughts shows that their feelings are valid and valued. An important tip for parents is that you can practice active listening by maintaining eye contact, nodding, and using phrases like, "I understand how you feel," or "that sounds really tough." The second way we can trigger our children's anger is overlooking independence, and this is so true, especially in the toddler years when children realize that they have autonomy and independence in their body to move around. So as children grow, they naturally seek independence. However, when parents constantly intervene or micromanage, it can lead to feelings of frustration and anger. Striking a balance between providing guidance and allowing them to make choices can help maintain a harmonious relationship. So here's our tip for you parents. Try to encourage autonomy by involving your children in decision-making processes, even in small matters like choosing their outfits or planning a family activity. Third way we might trigger our children's anger is through unrealistic expectations. Setting overly high expectations, whether in academics, sports, or behavior, can cause undue stress and anger in children. When they feel that they can't meet these expectations, frustration mounts. And the tip we have for you is to establish realistic and achievable goals together, celebrating each step of progress. This not only reduces anger, but also boosts their self-esteem. The fourth way we might trigger our children's anger is ignoring emotional intelligence. Children are still developing their emotional intelligence, and they may not always understand or express their feelings effectively. Ignoring their emotional needs can lead to bottled up anger. And the tip we have for you in this regard is to teach emotional intelligence by labeling emotions, discussing how to handle them, and modeling healthy emotional expression. The fifth way we might trigger our children's anger is through inconsistent discipline. Inconsistency in discipline can confuse children and leave them feeling frustrated and angry. Rules and consequences should be clear and applied consistently. And the tip for us parents is to create a structured routine with clear rules and consequences. When they understand the boundaries, they'll feel more secure and safe and less likely to become angry and anxious. The sixth thing we might do that triggers our children's anger is to have a lack of quality time. In today's busy world, it's easy to get caught up in work and chores. However, children need quality time with us as parents to feel loved and valued and appreciated. So a tip for you is to dedicate regular one-on-one time to each child, doing activities they enjoy. This special time fosters a strong connection that can serve as a buffer against the child becoming angry. Being dismissive in our responses can also trigger our children's anger. Responding to a child's concern with dismissive phrases like "you're overreacting," "it's not a big deal," can invalidate their feelings and escalate anger. So the tip we have is to show empathy by acknowledging their emotions even if you don't fully understand. You can, for example, say something like, "I can see that this is bothering you. Can you tell me more?" Saying something like this can go a long way to de-escalating their anger. The next way that we can trigger our children's anger is the constant comparisons with sibling and also sibling rivalry. Constantly comparing one child to another, whether in terms of behavior, achievements, or abilities, can ignite feelings of jealousy and anger. Sibling rivalry is a natural part of growing up, but when parents inadvertently fuel it with comparisons, it can lead to resentment and frustration. And the tip for this situation is to celebrate each child's uniqueness and strengths, encourage cooperation among siblings rather than competition, and foster an atmosphere to support each other and to have mutual respect. The ninth way we might trigger our children's anger is when we violate their privacy, especially teenagers. Invading a child's privacy by going through their personal belongings, reading their diary, or eavesdropping on conversations can trigger a sense of violation and anger. Privacy is essential for building trust and independence. So parents, if you are guilty of this, what you need to do instead is respect your child's personal space and privacy. Instead of snooping, engage in open communication about their interests, feelings, and activities that they're involved with and their relationships outside the home, for example. This is a way of encouraging them to share openly and willingly with you. The final way that we might trigger our children's anger is actually overreacting and lecturing. Reacting with anger or frustration to a minor mistake or infraction or misbehavior can escalate the situation. Delivering lengthy lectures or turning every situation into a teachable moment can make a child feel belittled and provoke their anger. So if you're guilty of this, what you need to do instead is to approach behaviors calmly and proportionately, address the issue without judgment, and offer guidance on finding solutions. Keep communication lines open so they feel comfortable discussing their actions and mistakes with you. Reducing anger and maintaining a strong connection with your child is an ongoing journey that requires patience, understanding, and adaptability. By being mindful of potential triggers and implementing these tips that we share today, you'll create an environment where your children feel heard, valued, and loved. Remember, a nurturing parent-child relationship is built on trust, empathy, and open communication. If you found this information informative, but you're not subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to subscribe today so you do not miss out on any future positive parenting episodes. Thank you so much for joining us, and goodbye for now.